What is going on YouTube? Hitter back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we are going to be looking at XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Polkadot, as well as the S&P 500. As you guys know, I like to do a different cryptocurrency here on the channel every single week with your guys' help. So definitely make sure to comment your favorite altcoin down in the comment section below, as I will be picking one to review in next week's episodes. More importantly, what we have to look at in today's video is extremely crucial to obviously hear us here on the channel and in the Crypto TV community, but everybody overall. As you guys know, yesterday we were calling a potential break. As you can see, urgent XRP Ripple message breakout pretty much coming. You can see exactly what I titled, breakout initiated, but watch out for this. And we saw a massive explosion in price up to 40K, which is exactly where we called prices would head to, and that's exactly what happened. I'm getting very excited. Prices shot up, volumes coming right back in. This is very big news for us here on the channel. We called this. We made a huge profit last night when I woke up to it, or actually last night when I looked at the prices. We exploded up to 40K. All the other cryptocurrencies exploded up with it, and this is very exciting for us moving forward here on the market. We got to go over things. Are we going to continue to head up higher within this bull market? Is the bull market even back? These are things we have to go over and discuss. Otherwise, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and let's jump into today's episode. Alright guys, I am very excited, like extremely excited. I wanted to play from yesterday a little snippet of what we mentioned briefly yesterday. Hopefully you can hear it, you probably should. Right here, check this out right now. But with anticipation that we continue to reach out and eventually retest 40K, which is where my target is for Bitcoin and these other cryptocurrencies, 35 to 40K at most. And then we'll have another obstacle to face, which would be the third confirmation of a massive downtrend here on Bitcoin. You can see this would be the third confirmation, 1, 2, and this would be the third, and it would be a very big problem zone right here. But I do think we are going to, at some point, get back up to 40K very soon. Right, and as you guys can see, yesterday we were pretty much on the fence with slight consolidation, but with the immediate price surge in volume, we were able to actually capitalize and move all the way up to 40K with our stop losses just set below in case we got liquidated, which didn't, and we immediately reversed all the way back up to that 40K resistance, which is very big. And now we have to go over what exactly is coming for this market. Are we going to be heading up higher, where the resistances are now, where our supports are, so on and so forth. But as you guys can see, the current coin market cap overall is doing absolutely phenomenal. We got 8.9% increase overall, and some of these major cryptocurrencies are up closer to 10 to 12%, with Bitcoin at 11.85, we have Ethereum at 8.5, we have Binance at 6.4, Cardano 10, XRP 10, Doge 13, Polkadot 9. I mean, we're doing absolutely phenomenal. I'm very excited to go over this and discuss this with you guys. Now let's look at the overall cryptocurrencies here. You can see kind of what we're looking for. And as you guys remember, hopefully, we've been talking about this on the channel pretty much for the past couple of days. Like literally just last week, we were talking about the potentials of a double bottom hitting our support levels and initiating a reversal back up. And as you guys can see, for like Ethereum and for Bitcoin, pretty much all these cryptocurrencies, that is happening. We had the double bottom formation, one confirmation right here. This is one, and we have the second right here. This is two. This is the double bottom, which reversed this back up. That's why I'm very excited that we saw this, capitalized this, but only confirmed buying into the coin once we broke through our trend line. That's when we decided to capitalize on volume. Much more risky here. Still a possibility. I do know of some people that did capitalize it from the bottom support here, but it's just a little more risky of a trade. But you can see with XRP, this is a little bit slower, but ultimately heading back up to confirm, you know, the double bottom formation, back up to its moving average, which is where I think the coin's going to. Ethereum's pretty much already there. We have Bitcoin exploding all the way up to very close and pretty much at our, resistance levels that we discussed right here, right in this little consolidation point. Just like that. But the fact is, we broke through and immediately soared right back up to 40K, which is exactly where our price analysis was, and that is very exciting to me. Then we have Polkadot here, which I haven't charted yet. I wanted to show you guys how I chart this, but I'm very excited with that as well. But as you guys can see, wow, this actually closed me out on Bityard. Okay, let's sign back in. So as you guys can see here on Bityard, with Bitcoin specifically, capitalizing off this run was a very easy thing to figure out. We've actually had coins drawn on here, or sorry, trend lines drawn on here for quite some time now. Bottom support would have been right here. Let's just draw this horizontally. Boom, just like that. That was our support levels. And then once we broke through this downtrend here, which let me draw on for you guys, this trend line down, we confirmed that if at any point we broke back above this trend line, it would send us up. And that is exactly what happened. So it was a very easy way to capitalize on this. We can move it down to like 30K here. But regardless, we confirmed the break above trend lines. And once we saw that confirmation, whether it be a descending fractal, descending triangle, or just breaching that trend, that downtrend support, that would be enough for the volume to, trickle back in and leverage to the upside. And that's what we did. We made a lot of money yesterday actually capitalizing on this run, and I'm very excited to do so. It's very easy to take advantage of using Bityard 2, which most of you probably have by now, but literally it's just typing in the leverage you want, market a limit order, typing in how much you want to leverage, and then clicking buy long, and you're capitalizing on the run. And then once your position fills, you can then edit it right here, your order number and stuff like that, the operation, and set your stop losses up, so on and so forth. So very exciting. We saw an immediate run, and a lot of people took advantage of that. I saw a lot of people sending me videos and pictures of their run and their returns on investments and their potential earnings. So very excited, and I'm glad a lot of you guys took advantage of that. So where do we have to go now? What are we looking for? What are the signs? Ultimately, I don't think the run is just over yet. I think we just entered it. I think we just started to see the reversal. I think a lot of these cryptocurrencies are playing catch up, especially for XRP. Moving forward, you can see we're just now starting to get that volume injection. And notice even on the daily charts, we're only trading at about 54 on the relative strength indicator. That's barely any volume, and it should allow us to ultimately swing back up to retest at least the downtrend here. So we'll see how exactly we trend outwards. This is not that accurate. I mean, you could probably move it up ever so slightly and it would still be just as accurate. I mean, I could move it just like this, and I wouldn't see any reason why that wouldn't be supports. Just like that, maybe a little higher. It really doesn't matter. So I'm not, using this 100%, this downtrend, because it's not really that much confirmed. But I do believe that we're just now starting for XRP, potentially a run back up to easily 86 cents and then eventually to $1. So I'm not surprised, and I do think this is a good buying opportunity. It showed confirmation. I think we caught this early for potentially swinging back up. But the main thing we're going to have to look at is obviously Bitcoin's resistance level being retested. Is it going to form a third confirmation of the downtrend and continue to pump us lower, or are we now going to get volume enough to break us through that resistance level? So big things, we will talk about it in 1 second, but as you can see for XRP, good chance this is still undervalued and we should be able to swing back up to 79 cents. So a moderate trader, I do believe this is a good opportunity to capitalize on. Obviously, you guys know that Bityard also has XRP, so it's a very easy trade. It's up about 10.9%. I think this is just now starting to peak above these moving averages here, the 40-day moving average, so on and so forth. So I think this is a good time to buy into this, anticipating a run to the upside. At least I am. That's my opinion on it. I'm no financial advisor, and but that's where my head's at, and I do believe that's going to cause a run to the upside. Now, looking at these other cryptocurrencies with Ethereum already moved back up to its moving average. Understand XRP hasn't yet, which is why I think so much faith into this reversing back up or swinging back up to retest 80 cents. But Ethereum capped out, already kind of hit its moving average. That might be the top here, as it's not only retesting the top resistance. You can see it clear as day. This is the top, and that's where it's hitting right now. But my main focus right now is currently on Bitcoin. As you guys can see, what I'm referring to with Bitcoin, which I showed you in the prior video, is Bitcoin has had numerous confirmations on this. Only 2 to be exact, but you can see 1, and they're strong, and 2, I was looking for this to be the third. 3 right there, and then continuing to fall. Notice how much bigger of a resistance is. Again, I don't want to spread any FUD. I don't want to, cause anyone to think, oh my God, this is the breakout. This is what we're looking for. This is going to send us over the edge. This is going to break us back up to $100,000, or it's going to pull us all the way back down to like $10,000. But you guys hopefully can understand and see and visualize what it is that I'm referring to. Look at this. You can see these are still lower high formations. We're still in a bear market, and we still have yet to correct nearly as low as we anticipated and wanted. So this might just be a little hump in the crypto space, and this would have just been a small run. Obviously, I've moved my stop losses up to cover myself for Bitcoin specifically, because that's the one we bought into. We're retesting the moving average right now. I think at most we can probably hit $41,000, which would pretty much be the top of this resistance. And even if it isn't, this could still be right where we're currently trading, the top of that resistance level. You can see, I just want to pull this up here, I'm deleting these lines. You can see where these confirmations are. We have 1, 2, this could easily be the third in setting a new one. 1, 2, 3 confirmations, correcting lower and lower and lower. So we have to keep our eyes peeled. I do have my stop loss, I have moved that up. So regardless of how this market trends out, I've still earned a profit and I'm still capitalizing on this run. But in case we get rejected on here, which is very possible, and like I've said, could stem the third confirmation of a pullback and send us lower, we are getting prepared, we are getting patient. Obviously, 40K is a big resistance for Bitcoin. We have yet to break through 40K. We've had numerous attempts of retesting this, and we have yet to break through here. Same thing applies here. The only confirmation that would allow me to say, okay, guys, we're back in the bull market, is if we manage to, get a little bit more volume. Maybe we retest 42K, but we close above. We close at like 45K. We get back inside this uptrend right here, and we close above the prior high, which was right here. This is the lower high. This is the last one. We're currently retesting that. So if we manage to close above, I'd say like 40 to 45K, then we can confirm that the bulls are back, and we're going to probably continue to form a new higher low pattern and swing us up, which would be, one, or I'll draw it here, we go like this, we go something like this, and we start to trend back up and eventually retest 60K. Very big possibility. You can see the formations that I'm referring to. But if we don't do that, we're still not in a really good spot yet. This was a beautiful break in capitalization that we made, or we were able to capitalize on this really well. But this may be referencing the top here. Be patient, not trying to spread FUD, but this may immediately reverse this back down to now form the lower high formations that spin. So we need to breach the lower high formation for us to see, 100K or an 80K Bitcoin again. So that's pretty much where my head's at. Otherwise, to wrap things up with Polkadot, you can see right here, it's a very easy, chart to graph. We're just going to draw some horizontal lines, then we'll draw the supports. Support would be right about here. Right at the tops here, you can see where that resistance level is, and then we're drawing another one. You can see that's right about here. Boom, just like that. And then we can draw the downtrend with our trend line. We could start it right here and just scale this up. Very simple, very easy. You can see how that looks right now. So you can see the trend lines right here. You can see having the lower high formations. We broke through that. There's a good chance, same thing with XRP, very similar XRP to Polkadot right now, is us trying to leverage ourselves or swing us back up to retest 40K, or sorry, our moving averages, $20 to $24 for Polkadot. XRP shooting to 80 to 90 cents, about that range, that region. You can see that would probably swing us back up to 42. I think it's a very big possibility. I think a lot of the altcoins are still undervalued and will at some point swing back up to there. But otherwise, it's pretty much going to wrap up today's video, guys. If you are new to the channel, definitely make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode. Peace.